Does this look good? All right, today I'm going to do a quick little video on deleting the Evap system on this 2000, technically I think it's a 99 actually, 2000 B5S4. This one is one of the older ones that I've had for a while. I've had this for 2 years or so. At some point in time, I will be posting a bunch of videos on how I converted this over to a big single turbo. If you didn't already know, these were bi-turbo motors whenever, you know, they're from the factory. It's a 6-speed manual. Has lightweight flywheel, 6-puck clutch, metal, steel slave. The top end has been rebuilt by the previous owner. The only way I can testify to that is that I have had the intake manifold off, the valve covers off, and it looked brand new under there. So pretty much everything here I did myself. Very, very cheap too. Dirt cheap. Like, I can't emphasize enough how cheap I did this. So it's a lot of fun to drive. I absolutely love driving this thing. The worst thing about this car, and I'll mention this real quick, I haven't touched the exterior of this car at all since I've owned it. The only thing I did was readjust the suspension and put different wheels on it, because the wheels I got with the car, the tires were garbage. So I just went on Marketplace, started looking for wheels that were 5x112s. Ended up getting 2 sets of B8 wheels, and they're 18s. They fit really good on this car. The fitment is beautiful. But the worst thing about this car right now that is driving me nuts is I can't pump more than a 1/4 gallon of gas before I start spitting back out of the filler. And it's been that way for, honestly, 2 years. It's just, this is the first year that I've driven it consistently, basically as like a daily driver. So today we're gonna fix that by deleting the fuel evap system. Charcoal box, pump, N80 valve, some of the check valves, and some of the lines. So that's my mission for the day. I'll give you guys a quick peek under the hood. And yes, my hood cable still works. Just a quick peek. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Miss America up there. It's a lot of fun. The car has been a blast to beat. So, I'm gonna get started, and first thing I gotta do is pick the car up. Oh. So I'm gonna start on this side and work my way towards the back. Okay, what I would like to do is cheat it and not have to take the wheels off. Son of a, I forgot my notebook. I had a notebook of everything I needed to do to remove this evap system. That's out the window. Might be going the wrong way. Yeah. I'll have more room if I go this way. I think. Yep. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. There's the T. Okay. And since there's really not a lot of detailed videos about this process, I'll do what I can to actually document it a little bit better. Oh my God. I have a harness getting absolutely mangled by my tire. What is this for? The pressure. Is this it? Oh. So this is the power line for my washer, windshield washer fluid pump. Okay. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of crap. So I might have to take this back wheel off. And by might, pretty much I guaranteed that I'd take this back wheel off. Now my silver S4, I did the best thing in the world and converted over to studs instead of these terrible lug nut bolts. And I need to do it to this car because what a freaking nightmare it is to try to put this back on with spacers on. And for these B8 wheels, you need spacers. All right, I usually use my big guy to put these wheels on. Let's see if my little impact can do it. I knew better. If you wanna be my love, gotta get with my friends. The reason why I'm not using my big impact is I'm letting Stu use it. Although I'm an idiot, I forgot I have 3 more. So I can just use one of those old guys. Okay. Huh, all my anti-seize is gone. God, those threads are gross looking. Yeah, I gotta swap the studs quickly. Yeah, I want to keep driving this thing daily, and we're going to convert it over to E85. But all that is useless if I can't put gas in the damn thing. Fine. Oh, this has been replaced. Oh my God, there's a bolt snapped off. Whatever. That's crazy. There's no rust on this car, so why is there a bolt snapped off? The answer is somebody cross-threaded the hell out of it, I bet. Oh, this thing's just floating here, dude. They probably shook to death. All right, so the thin line goes towards the front. Yeah, someone's already messed with this. The zip ties all over it. Hacky drilled up stuff. The guy I bought it from probably was trying to mess with it himself. Okay. Oh, looks like the tire's been hitting this too, but it's braided. Alright. So this is one of the pumps we're going to be removing from the system. This is on the driver rear side. So this is going to be my struggle for the day. All right, so let's bring this thing down. That one seems like a factory zip tie. It was, okay. This is our big soft line. This goes, oh, looks like this bracket. So it's got one cable up here, or plug, in the back of this thing. And honestly, I should save this just in case, you know, someone else begs me for it. Jesus. Oh, I might not have the patience for that. I think I'll just try to remove it all as one unit. Let's see. I like the color the exhaust is taking on. Oh. So our big line has a very annoying routing. So it comes down here, kinks into an elbow? Wait, somebody else did that. There's no way that's factory. Okay, so disappears behind, what the hell? So it disappears behind a heat shield. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna leave, just for simplicity, I'll probably just leave a little bit of this. Did I lose the exhaust here? Oh no, I never did. Put the other. All right, can you see the charcoal box? Yeah, for the most part. Okay, there's our charcoal box. I might be in your way, but it'll be all right. You don't have to worry about it too much. Is this mic working? Does it actually need to be closer? No, it shouldn't. Oh, I just pulled my chest hair. I'm such an idiot. I knew I was going to be underneath the backside of this car, and I park it in rocks. Those are not 10, those are like 13s. Great. Ow. How about I just bring all my sockets over here? Let's try this again. Oh. Okay. That part is done. So I will do everything I need to on this side of the car, and then I'll drop the car and go to the other side. Now I think about it, I actually don't need to do that. I just need to separate those two from the charcoal box. Yeah, you can tell someone's already been down here because they've already got a hose clamp on it and everything, trying to fix whatever was going on. But short answer, just delete it. So if I'm in your way, sorry, can't do much about it. So I always use dikes to get these off because nothing else is easier. I mean, that I know of. I'm not going to spend a tool just for these damn clamps, or spend money on a tool just for these clamps. And some dikes can get it right off. This line I'm going to leave. Should be just fine. Looks like I'm going to need absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave this because it's a stationary line. I don't really need to take it off, and the same goes for this side. This tire is just slowly falling. I'm gonna drop it. So, let's give you an undershot. You got your pump up there, and then it leads down here, the bottom of the car, and then goes underneath this heat shield, which routes over here to the charcoal box, big line. Then you got these two lines right here. Now one goes to the front and the other one goes to, I believe, the filler neck, just for ventilation's sake. And we're going to put a filter on one of them. Just the big guy. The big guy we're going to put a filter on. The little one we're not going to worry about because we're deleting all the Evap stuff that line goes to. So I'm probably just going to snip that line. I might just leave it, honestly. Just maybe I might actually repurpose it. We'll see. Maybe like methanol in there or something. Not methanol, but water meth. So I'm gonna get that charcoal box all the way off. And then I'll be done with being under that section of the car. Okay. Look at us, man. We're mobile today. A little more up close and personal. So I need, well, actually that's an 8 mil, so I can just zip that off pretty easily. Oh, these rocks suck. Oh, I don't like it. So this one, I can just do my little cutter trick. And be careful because you can easily break the plastic fittings doing this. Little guy down. I might not have to. Oh, look at that. Go me. This guy, it feels like it wants to fight. Just kidding. The people's champ is here. So, if anybody wants that, let me know. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you can still see, but this little line we don't need to do anything with, or we can remove it, your choice. This guy, however, needs to be filtered, so I'll put a ventilated filter on it, and I'll just zip tie it to this clamp. That way it doesn't rattle like crazy. And we should be good on that. Look at that. Nothing but a 13mm socket and a pair of dikes to delete the charcoal box. Oh yes, good stuff. Oh, next step is this big line and the little line. Honestly, I wonder if I can just get away with capping this off. I know what ooh. Oh my God, maybe that's my issue. Jesus. I never thought to actually see if that was bad or not. My God. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna snip this big line down here and not worry about it. And I'm gonna snip this little line right here, and I'm gonna put a bolt on it. You hear that? That was a ton of air pressure that just released out of there. That's crazy. So I'll put a bolt right there because I'm curious. I probably shouldn't, but I'm very curious. And then I'm gonna snip this line because I'm gonna have to keep it. I think I just bent these scissors. Yeah, I just bent these scissors. Okay. So, look at that. Someone. Yeah, previous owner, I had to fix a lot of mistakes that the other guy did. And it took a long time to do that, honestly. Because I didn't know what the mistakes were until I just started going over every little thing. Well, it looks like this is keeping that tight. So I guess I'll just leave that. Jesus. Don't tell anybody this is there. I'm gonna snip most of it though. Maybe not so obvious. That is hideous. Look at that paint runoff. Amateur hour, dude. So I'm gonna find a bolt and a clamp. We'll just cap that off. And it's probably a mistake that I'm doing that, but we're gonna see. I apologize if the wind catches up on the mic. I don't think it will, but it might. It's not very windy today, but it's windy enough. So. And bolt out of the bolt bucket. Just like that. Now I tighten her down. Just like that. So, rear driver's side pump delete. Fiend. Now, if that cap off works, then that will help avoid, am I on camera? Yeah, if that cap off works, then that means I won't have to go to the driver front side and do anything there. Because this little line goes to the front where that other can is. So, let's see how that works. But that being capped off should not cause an evap leak, but we don't know if it will overpressurize the system. I am going to clean these threads. Holy God. Okay. They're just dirty looking is all they are. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Sorry, that was just one of those while you're there moments. You don't really have to do this, by the way. This is all me. This part is why I can't stand, absolutely can't stand lug bolts. Oh. Oh, I can stand, baby. But I guess if you get good enough over the years, we won't have to worry about it too much. Son of a bitch. Thank you, you're so smart. I kind of made that look easy. Yeah, you need to learn the words of that song, kiddo. Hey, Penny. Stay away from that, please. So, pretty much we're done with that side. There's really not much more than that. Also managed to get the charcoal box out at the same time. We will revisit that later. What the hell did I just do? That does not want to fit at all. I don't think there's an orientation that actually matters in doing that. All right, so I'll show you this front can. So that pump back there, the little line leads right here. This is the little line. And it runs up through here into a soft line. And the soft line comes up here. Now, let me see if I can wiggle it up here and see where it goes. I don't think it, yeah, it's not disappearing right there. It's just behind some other stuff. So, let me two-hand this. So I got this right here. Comes back here. And This is the line it goes into. Is it teeing off somewhere? So it tees off right here into this line. So from what I can tell, let me see if I get a good angle. Yeah. Right there, brother. This is the T that it's into. That top line right there. Let's focus there. Yeah, so this line, from what I can feel, tees into this line. So this top line right there, this guy, that's where it's teeing into. So capping this line back there at the driver ends is basically the same as capping it right here. So maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I don't have to do anything. So maybe what we have to do is cap this side. This side is, there's an air box here. I don't know what it does. I'm assuming it's part of the Evap system, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. This box. But we're kind of going along with the flow. So we'll leave that cap. We'll see how that does. Let's route to where this other line goes. This other section, I believe, I already know where that goes. Basically goes right here. This guy. This line I already have going back into its circulatory system right here. And I know this is a mess, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. So basically what we did was we created a vacuum leak and then we plugged the vacuum leak. So now we don't have to mess with anything on this side. We're done here. This side, however, is what we're messing with. So we gotta, basically, we're gonna cap this right here. We're gonna remove this check valve. And basically the N80 and this line, which is another Evap line. This line right here came from the charcoal box, the little side. So we're gonna remove the N80 and we're gonna remove this check valve, and then I'm gonna cap this guy right here. And in the future, I'll just grind this guy off, clean up the fuel rail a little bit more. Already taken care of, you know, the other cross rail for the return lines that go to the up pipes, which is, you know, the intake for the turbocharger. I think I'm making this look a lot easier than it is. Although it's not hard. This has been pretty easy so far. Okay, so as of right now, we are creating a vacuum leak because this is an open line because I went to our charcoal can. So unplug this here. Probably just leave that there for now. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning it up just yet. We're going to unplug our N80 and we're just gonna tuck this bad boy away. Oh, I didn't realize that this fell. I had it mounted. All right. And just get a flat head and my dikes and just, you know, get rid of that stuff. All right. I will start with this guy. Really shouldn't be using my good dikes for this. Now, I'm not trying to cut through these or rip them. I'm just trying to stretch them from the clip point. That's it. because once they release, they're basically useless. But these are good clips. I do like them. They're stout. Jesus. I could have sworn I had this off at one point.
Baby, don't be quiet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There we go. Dude, that did not want to come off. Well, technically, it's still not wanting to come off. Okay. There's that fight done. Now this I've had off several times. Whenever I was building the single turbo kit, because I was messing around with how I wanted to route vacuum lines and whatever else. I'm actually really happy to be doing this because I'm cleaning up this engine bay a bit more. Alright, so need a bolt a little bit bigger than that. And we'll cap that off. And I know it's janky using bolts, but I'm going to be honest, these lines last forever. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, obviously, but once I put a bolt in there, I usually use a little thread sealer, and I've just had no leaks. I've always had perfect performance with them. All right, another donation from the bolt box. Take your time, please, whatever you do. Basically, this is usually what I end up doing. Just like that.
I can't
Honestly, I'd open that open a little bit more. And since this has a flared head, just that little extra, it wasn't intentional at all, but just a little extra coverage. I hate these things. Yes, baby. It looks like ice cream. What? Are you gonna share with me? All right, there's that part. Need to wrap these, Jesus. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I could be creative and just slap this guy right there on that line. That way it's just, stable, doesn't go anywhere. Basically, pointless. But it keeps it, whatever, keeps it from flopping around. There's a good chance I might actually repurpose this line, so that's kind of why I'm keeping it. So, normally you would actually have like 2 of these, but one of mine was broken, so just bypassed it. But in 80, check valves should be probably 2 on this side, and that evap line. Now I should be able to fill up my tank. That's pretty much it. I need to put a filter on that larger line underneath the car. I'll see if I have one floating around here. All right, so this is one of the motorcycle pod filters that I've had for years, and I've really had no extra purpose for it. This might be a little bit too big, but we're about to find out. It might actually just be the right size. I'm pretty sure I got line that'll fit this. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's a little big, but I'm pretty sure I can make this work. Jesus. Kind of want to tape it there. How much bigger is this thing? Pretty ridiculous, but we don't need an airtight seal on this. So we're probably good. Yeah, pretty crazy how much of a difference that is. Should work just fine though. Well, you know, I should have just grabbed an 8mm. What's wrong with me? All right. Oh. Done that for losing. Fall without you there. Cut my nails this morning. Man, I think I'm actually gonna wrap this up with some electrical tape. Or not electrical tape. Is it a truth that's reflection? I'm laying on this towel, but I don't think it's gonna reach. Hey! Just clean it up a bit. That way the tape has a better chance of sticking around. I just realized this car actually has underlining on it. So at some point in time, we had one of the previous owners that actually cared about this car. What the hell? Oh, it decided to come with it. All right, that's gonna drive me nuts, but unfortunately, we're gonna go with it. There's something I miss. Now this tape has a textured exterior on it, which is going to help with keeping that hose nice and grippy. Oh. If I move my head just 3 inches to the right, I lose connection with my phone. With my wireless earbuds. Oh. Touch. Grow. Okay. Let's give that a test run. Yeah, nice and snug. Sorry, that actually took a toll on my left shoulder.
Oh God, Baker's gone. But that one not.
Okay.
The red gone.
It doesn't even need to be that tight either, because this is a plastic hose. I think this is I think these pods I got from eBay like 8 years ago, back when I was still working on motorcycles and stuff. They come in handy on a couple of things. Oh, you know what? I just realized I actually have one on top of Dom's valve cover vent. That's pretty funny. It's only a temporary thing. Cause I need to put a catch can on that system. Okay. There we go. So.
Now I climb on that.
I'm barely reaching on a single tie. Okay, so there's that. And now we're gonna get the little guy. Because I don't want that going anywhere. I don't want it to rattle around and bounce. I think I'll do one more for extra measure.
Oh, there you go.
So,
We thought that's so far away.
ow, I just pinched the hell out of my own finger. Alright, not going anywhere.
What?
Nothing. Alright, that's all I gotta do there if everything goes well. This side I'm not worried about. It's the other side that I capped off. I don't think anyone has done that before. From, you know, all the forums and stuff that I've read. I think people have just severely overcomplicated it.
Someone better.
So, we'll find out.
I found it. Oh, there's water coming.
Water?
Yeah, I see it.
I think that may have been trapped water from when it rained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
That's right. Clean panda. Oh my god, how long has this been turned on? You gotta be shitting me. This whole time, I had no idea it was turned on. Okay. Idling just fine. Now, it probably won't cause a check engine light until I start driving it, if a check engine light comes on. So I'm gonna go help Stu with something real quick because he asked me to give him a hand, and then I'll take it to the gas station and see if I can fill the tank up. I mean, this is where we're at right now. That took me 10 minutes just to get to that much. So it wasn't even all the way empty either. All right, so as soon as I started up, it came up with the service light and the check engine light. So I put in my little OBD scan tool, And we came up with, of course, P1473, which is emissions related. So our Evap code popped up, which is fine. We were expecting that. So we'll have Brad tune that out. So I'll get in touch with him later. But for now, I just want to get to the gas station and see if I can fill up this tank now. Because that was pretty much the whole reason why I did this. Ah. Alright. Moment of truth. Within like the first 3 seconds of pumping. Alright. You got money? Where'd you find it? Was it in the cup holder? Oh.